Peace and pleasure, royal family. So it's Heart Chakra Day. You feel me? Um, as I'm recording this is gonna be a long video because we vibe. Well, I do gotta. Oh, I don't have my phone, so I don't know what time it is. So I'm going to flow, and whenever I'm done, I have work to do. My intuition will lead me. We just came off of solar plexus. The yellow, working up the rainbow. Red is root. Orange is sacral. The root is your foundation, your stability, your security. Some identify the root chakra with being equivalent to the testes or the masculine expression, physical expression. Root is I feel like, self-explanatory. That's your foundation. And then sacral is said to be equivalent to the woman's feminine body, physical expression. Our womb space, our uterus. Yellow, Roy G. Biv, yellow is sacral. Solar plexus is the S's. That is your fire, your sun, your identity, your confidence, your motivation. It's that fuel, and that is like right under your rib cage or above your navel. So now we are on the fourth chakra, the heart chakra. And it's so interesting because 4 is the number of stability. Think of a square, a rectangle, even a pyramid. That foundation is that 4 corners. So 4 is stability in all those things. But it's like on one hand, the root chakra is, I believe, four lotus petals, symbolized by 4 lotus petals. But now you can see also kind of how that heart chakra is also represented by 4, as it's being the 4th chakra in the main chakra system within the body. Because I will definitely say the only thing that I know is that love is the answer. Not even on no corny shit like, the same, like, the more I know, the more that I know that I don't know. Yes, but the one thing that I know is love is the answer. Like, the heart space is where we're supposed to do everything from. The heart space is how you make your decisions. Yes, you'll have other chakras and energies to tap into and to utilize and to cultivate and have their own space and time. But this is like, your heart has to always be open because this is the bridge between your lower and your higher chakras. You feel me? So our lower 3 are seen as, that would be the dark world, the shadow side sometimes, because shadow only means hidden. Like, I got this a shadow. It doesn't change who I am. It doesn't change my existence or my presence. I'm still here, but I'm hidden. I'm hard to see. I'm hard to notice because of the darkness. That's what shadow side means. It's not bad. It's not evil. The lower 3 most are our ego. Those are egoic chakras, our self-preservation, our survival, our base identity, our foundation still, because everything builds from the root chakra. Everything is still a part of the system. But this is your bridge, because then when you move up, the higher three, which we'll get into, on this rainbow fast, so I won't go too deep into it, but they are more etherical. So this is the bottom three is like your physical existence, your connection to this material world. And this is the bridge that just connects everything, your heart chakra. And then your higher three chakras, your throat, your agya, and your crown. And they symbolize more etheric, beyond this plane, beyond, like when you really tap into these higher, we'll get to that because last time I did this fast, I was going through some things in the physical that mirrored my spiritual journey during that fast, and the same thing is happening this time. So I'll probably link the videos somewhere in this video at some point, to go check those videos out. It's a three-part video. So, heart chakra. So I've done this rainbow fast maybe like I've started it like maybe like 4-5 times now. But it's always interesting because, like I said, the root is the base. That's your foundation. You can't, it's everything else. If the root is unbalanced, everything else is unbalanced, because everything, that's your base, you always have to go back to your root. Like, it doesn't matter what your challenges are in life, what you want to fix. I promise you, it all comes back to the root. Or at least first look at the root, and then you move up to see which center is blocked or imbalanced. But yeah, so the first time I did this was maybe like 2 years ago. About 2 years ago, and I started on the root. And I think the root was the only thing that I did. Maybe the sacral, but I just did those two, and then I went like months, maybe a year, without touching this book again. And then I came back to it, and then it was like every time I came back to it, another 2 chakras were like available for me to tap into, and few will understand what I mean by that, on an energetic and spiritual level, on an energetic level. Whew, I know it's gonna get real in a couple days, because when you're opening and when they are open, each of your chakras, it's like different lenses, different perspectives that you get to tap into. And when you can do it from a conscious level, you just see the world a whole lot different. And I'm saying that because I've experienced life when they were closed, and I'm aware of the like I know exactly when the shift happened. I've watched it happen. I've felt it happen. I've been experiencing and observing it as it's been happening. And right now, I'm in such a great space energetically and on my journey spiritually. And yeah, because even interestingly enough, the last chakra fast, the last rainbow fast that I did back, this must have been in the summer, yeah, about that time. And I made it up to, I had open access all the way up to the Agya, Ajna, brow, first eye, third eye chakra. But I didn't use this book. I found this online platform of this school that's based in India but have a lot of their stuff online. I found a first eye activation course through that platform. And so I was actually doing that back in, like, what was that, August, September? Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Lionsgate. Yep. Yeah. And so this year, like, this, even these 6 months since the last time I did the Rainbow Fast, my perspective, my first eye has definitely been growing. I've decalcifying my pineal gland and just opening my balancing, utilize, just developing, you know, just developing, always growing, always learning. So it's interesting watching things express itself in the physical and being mirrored in my spiritual journey, specifically with this Rainbow Fast of 2024. The day was very calm. It felt good, actually. It felt good. Putting up boundaries, being in my own energy, and being able to decide when, where, and how I engage with people and they engage with me. All in love and respect and grace. So the evening comes and some energies that's been tense for a while had its final little mini implosion. Just nothing major. It was just a little, resetting and clearing some energies on the property. And I wake up today. I'm like, well, yeah. It's day one of the Anahata Chakra. I wanted to read this too. Let me read this before I finish my story. So the Sanskrit name for the heart chakra is Anahata. Anahata. Of course, I don't speak this language, so I don't know how to say these words. So look them up yourself. The literal translation of Anahata is unhurt, unstruck, and unbeaten. It is also associated with the color green. It is responsible for our sense of touch. The 12 lotus petals of the heart chakra symbolically represents the 12 qualities of the heart. They are love, joy, bliss, peace, patience, harmony, clarity, compassion. Let me read it again and say the word slower. They are love, joy, bliss, peace, patience, harmony, clarity, compassion, kindness, purity, inner overstanding, and forgiveness. The heart center is the bridge between our higher and lower selves. And I explained that, what they mean by lower and dark. It's not a scale. It's not explicitly dual. We ascend from the lower states of consciousness into the heart and gradually become aware of the boundless nature of our beings. With all of that in mind, so the heart chakra, the Anahata chakra, represents, of course, loving people, But it's also loving yourself, having compassion and grace and boundaries, which is self-love in yourself, for yourself, within yourself. Your cup has to be overflowing, and you have multiple cups. Sometimes you can give in one way or another, or a different way or another. And recognizing, having the discernment to know what your capacities are, but to also not close yourself off to people. And it's all individual based. Depends on who you dealing with and your needs and capacity. So those themes have come up. Those themes have come up here. And I love that this shadow is happening right now. So things imploded here because I set a boundary. And because we have such addictive, egoic, entitled perspective on the world, on the life we live, the people in our lives, and how we wish to experience it all. Everybody has free will. Everybody has their own responsibilities in life, their own purpose, their own work to do. First and foremost, you can't save nobody else. People have to do the work for themselves, and a lot of times it's really just being like, it's really no work. That's the thing. People want to make this shit is not work. People want to make it seem like it's work, like a 9 to 5. It's actually not as bad as a 9 to 5. How they like, this is not hard work, because really all you're asked to do is be open and receptive, which is what the heart means. Events here mimicked the balancing act that just occurred within myself. See, all you have to do is be you and be obedient in what you have and supposed to do, being observant to what's going on around you and why things are happy, so you can hear why and the lessons behind things happening. And then you learn how to shift accordingly. And everything happens for a reason, even when it's uncomfortable. And my role in all of this and in the environment that I'm in is to stay in love, to be a healing presence, a stable foundation, and if anything takes you out of that space of love and grace, or if anything not takes, because that's giving your power away, nothing nothing has the ability, no one has the ability to take anything from me or you. Anything that disrupts, harms, or threatens your stability and your well-being, you have to know your priorities of where to invest your energy, which is your attention, your focus, your thought power, your thoughts, your actions, your everything. Everything is energy, first and foremost. God is God is energy. So, yeah, compassion for other people, yet, or also boundaries for yourself, and knowing where that line needs to be drawn for the best outcome, preferably for both or for everybody, but first, of course, always to yourself. I'm just in such a great space, physically and metaphysically. That's it. That is it. That's the word. Habari gani. Habari unzuru. Unzuri. Unzuri. I feel led to just let it sit for a minute. Let whoever is still here, thank you, experience and feel and benefit from these peaceful vibes, this serenity, this tranquility. I guess I can bring y'all down to the creek with me. A little risky, but ooh, I'm so sore. I need to stretch my boot. Ooh, my ass getting thicker. Cause these, but I've been doing yoga. I've been doing this warrior challenge with Black Yogi Nicole. It's gonna be easy going this way. This is low key. Oh, I just love the synchronicities. This is the first day. Like, it's been cloudy all week. All week. It's Thursday. The day of abundance, Jupiter energy, expansion energy. Expansion energy, prosperity energy, bad bitch energy, naturalist energy. Oh, this water is cold. Anywho, that's the word, that's the message. Yeah. Till next time, peace and pleasure. Royalty. Ali Nicole. Out.